I'm Sarah with Exploring with Sarah, and today I'm making my grandmother's and my mom's Swiss steak recipe. She has it written me in that same book that I use all the time, but pretty much what it is I'm going to bread some cube steak. There's actually 4 in the pack, but we're only going to do 2, and fry those up, and then I stick them into a bigger pan with this. There's supposed to be 2, but we have only 1, so I'm just going to cut up some extra vegetables because I have more zucchini. I got a huge zucchini actually. I have some potatoes. I have the frozen ones as well. So I'll just add those to it and we pretty much just let it sit. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do my flour mixture. And in the recipe that my mom wrote out, she said to use like Crisco. I have vegetable oil, so that's what I'm going to use. Okay, to this I'm going to add plenty of pepper. Of course, I gotta add my salt. Gotta have some salt. Because I didn't put anything on some oregano on my cube steak. And then some garlic. I think that's enough. I'm going to give this a stir. Look at that. Okay. My mom, she wrote it down as Swiss steak, but I would always call it her Salisbury steak. So I'm going to take it, and this is what we got from the farmer's market. It says to pound it more, but I think it'll be fine because it's sitting for so long. So I am just going to pound it in here. Where it gets completely coated. I'm going to leave it in here for a minute. And my grease isn't ready yet. I just put a little bit of flour in there. And then I'm going to do the second one and stick it in there and fry it on both sides. It doesn't have to cook all the way through. We just want a really pretty brown. And the brown's going to end up coming off a little bit anyway, but it gives it so much flavor. And it's kind of homey to me. What's a favorite dish that y'all, your parents used to make you? Or your grandparents? See how I'm just getting off all the excess? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some rice and serve it over rice. I have some brown rice, so it makes it go a lot further. Also in Mom's recipe, it calls for 3 pounds. Obviously, I'm not using 3 pounds because we are trying to ration our meat. We're going to have to get more meat by the end of the week. But as much as we can, we want to use what we have. I'll eat black beans and rice, but Brian won't. He has to have some meat with that. Turned it up to 9. And I may just save this flour mixture for the next batch. My mom actually made this recently, and that's why I decided I wanted to make it, because it's so good. It makes your food go a long way. And that's what we want right now. Food that lasts, right? Let's turn this down. Now, since it's hot, I'm going to get out my other pot. This is looking like it's done. I put the vegetable soup mix in there. I'm going to turn it down. Turn it off completely. So it goes in here. I know it's weird, but we got it cooked and now we're making it soggy. I'll turn it on to 4. I'm going to make sure and get it all in there. I am going to add some extra flavorings because why not? It's just vegetable soup. Everybody's had vegetable soup, right? And I have some rosemary sprigs, so I'm going to throw that in there as well. And then I'm going to cut up my potatoes. I'm just going to put some in here like this. So it tastes a lot better than store-bought. Then I'm going to cut up half of my zucchini, well, probably not even half, a quarter of my zucchini and a couple potatoes. Put some extra peas in here currently. And I'm going to bring it up to a boil and simmer it. And we will have some of my Mama's Swiss steak. I'll show you it after I cut up all the vegetables. This is the simmering pot of soup. I added the rest of the bag of the frozen carrots, a quarter of a huge zucchini, and 3 small potatoes out of a bag I needed to use. And I had some tomatoes that were going bad, so I went ahead and cut them up and put them in there as well. It's just going to make it even juicier and delicious. So even though it is just one thing of soup and there are 2 pieces of steak, with everything in here with the brown rice, it'll fill you up super fast and because of all the nutrients in there as well. So I will show you what it looks like when it's done. I'm going to let it sit for an hour and a half. So my meat has been going for about almost 2 hours now. Brian is on his way home. And this is the rice. I have 10 minutes on there. It's probably going to take another 20 minutes. And when it's done, we're going to make a bowl and you're going to see how delicious it looks. Okay, our meal is done. I'm going to go ahead and plate it up.
Yummy.
Some rice. Just a little bit. And I'm going to actually give Brian the biggest steak.
Well, thank you.
He may or may not eat it all.
It sounds like a challenge.
But then, all the veggies, all the vegetable soup. And there are some crunchies that came off of the steak, but that just makes it better. I would have used one of our shallow plates, but they're in the dishwasher, so.
Hey, this works.
So I'm going to make mine now. A little bit of rice. And as it cooked, even though we fried it, it softened up a little bit. Just cover it in those veggies. It doesn't even look like the canned vegetable soup anymore because I added all the extra fresh vegetables to it.
Oh yeah, the whole dish looks really fresh.
And it'll change the flavor of it too. But this was a special meal that Mom would make, like during the winter and stuff, but since that's what I was craving it. So we are going to devour this. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yep. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button.